Welcome back to another episode of Flick or Flop, and today, what are you willing to sacrifice?
Feel like I'm God's favorite. They tell me I made it. For this lifestyle, I made promises I'm breaking. Like a quarterback, I stand in the field. I be thinking back like damn shit was real. Thugging with my hoodie on, time to get my bully on. Crazy, I feel good, he gone. This new pack come from Cookie Strong. Adapted to my habitat, it's time to cut them fullies on.
Does Cameron Cade want this?
Yes, I fucking want this.
Then what are you willing to sacrifice?
Everything! Back to back in these double eyes, I just came and got what was ours. Grinding all day, trying to slim my chances that I'll be stuck tomorrow. Fuck a job, trapping all 4 seasons, shit ain't no facade. Hunting rob, please excuse my demons, I'll take that up with God.
As y'all can see, Charlie is not with us today, sadly. He had some personal things that he needed to take care of. But today, we got our substitute, Manager Jay.
Hi, chat.
Hey guys, just wanted to shout out to all you viewers out there. Thank you guys for showing the channel so much support. You guys have been absolutely killing it in our previous videos with the feedbacks, the comments, and the likes. But before we get into the video, if you guys haven't seen our last video, it was wicked. Awesome movie. We are so close to our goal of 250 subscribers for the end of this month. So thank you guys. So keep doing us a favor and share the channel with friends, family, anyone that loves to watch movies to make sure you guys don't miss out on the fun.
77% of you guys are not subscribed. Y'all need to lock in. Join the family today. Become a flicker.
Don't be a flopper.
Don't be a flopper. And for you guys at home that like seeing absolute unedited full movie reactions of us, we started our first Patreon ever, which is absolutely free. Link is down in the description. If you guys want to see the unedited versions of just the reaction on the movie, we got y'all over there.
And guys, it's free.
I'm
sorry.
It's also free. Saw this movie in theaters with Jay.
No, I've not seen this movie, so first time.
I want to make note right now for those at home that do not understand producing and directing. Jordan Peele had nothing to do with this movie in terms of helping out a little bit and giving the funds for the movie because he was the producer, not the director. Y'all are getting it messed up. Educate yourself before you decide to go off in a movie thinking that it was his movie. It's a completely different director. So lock it! Let's get it, huh? I'm excited to watch this all over again because I feel like I missed so much.
Yeah.
San Antonio Saviors against Atlanta Masons. So they're already worshiping this team like crazy. Notice how the candles. Oh, God.
I remember when I saw that actually in a basketball player.
Yeah, I remember that one too.
Everywhere.
It's so hard to watch. To think that a bone pops out of a leg like that is
Horribly.
Woo! I can almost feel it.
See that count? That's what real men do.
I'm not teaching my kid that.
Better than Tom Brady, apparently.
Sheesh, that's crazy. I gotta turn this movie up. The freaking music in this movie is so good.
It's Cameron Cade. The most naturally gifted quarterback we've seen at his age.
And then you took that starting position.
She's dead.
The ladies must be coming for you.
No.
R.I.P.
I want to be the GOAT.
I like that mentality. You only become the GOAT if you got the mentality of a GOAT. And the skill, of course, but that comes from mentality. How's it doing that? Ooh. I like that intro, bro. Imagine how tragic it is that you're going to be one of the best players in the league and then someone wants to try to fuck that up for you.
Yeah. Just the way it goes. So, like, if you get injured, I mean, yeah, your draft capital just goes down unless people just don't believe in you anymore.
It was technically supposed to be a career-ending injury.
His injury was.
Yeah.
Because you literally can't get hit in the head.
No.
Or he might die. Do you hear those noties coming through? That's how Flick or Flop about to be looking. Ooh.
Yeah, why are you giving a haircut?
I'm good. I'm good.
I love how it's always the family that's freaking out the most when it's like your success coming in.
And did Cade just blow his chance?
Those are great questions.
Shout out to Red Bull. Not a sponsor. Maybe someday though. Hey, Rebel. Yeah.
We going to the fucking league!
How lucky is that, though? The best quarterback in the league's like, hey, I want him to come train and see if he can take my spot. When he's barely able to even get into this shit because of his injury.
Well, he was already in the draft, but he chose not to participate.
Yeah. I mean, that's so lucky, though. I did.
There's Marjorie. Stand close like a cult.
Loki kind of looks cool, but if I drove up to this, I wouldn't feel welcomed. I'd be like, what kind of fucking prison is this? You know, like, do I feel like, damn, this is cool as shit, or where am I?
That was nice of him to bring in the packages.
Right? That was the first test.
It's not give me the vibe of a training facility.
Right. Why you got shit tied up like it looks like a human skin?
I like to live off the land while I'm out here, you know? Okay. You kill that yourself?
What the fuck?
No grinder, no sliding in the DM. Just football.
Or anything y'all doing in life. No distractions, or you're not gonna get the shit that you need to get done. The weird training facility.
Painkillers, Toradol shot, a goddamn hand job. That's your man, best in the world.
Huh?
Oh shit. Okay. Cloyd's off.
Hell of a doctor.
Man, drop your jaw.
Hey yo!
Big yellow nigga.
Oh,
Good.
it's kind of cool. You can see his scar with the lights up top in his eye.
Pop this jade egg in your pussy to maximize your orgasm.
$40,000 promotion. Where are your eyebrows?
Bleached eyebrows are a trend.
I guess. But like with blonde hair though.
Yeah.
We make them for men now.
Whoa! Did you catch that?
I didn't hear it. Something undefeated.
That blood that they use is from the previous.
You know, fucked around.
That's what they said, right? The blood that they use is from the previous quarterback in this team. Look at the floor. See that triangle?
Yeah.
Like that's. Without asking, it's kind of crazy. I know that's cold. Holy transition. You're younger than him and he's running like that. It's crazy.
I feel you, brother.
Yeah.
My knees can't do it no more.
I told you to thank me later.
See the shot had that thing on it?
It's gonna be a long week.
I love those mouthpieces with the gold teeth on it so much.
Sick.
Damn.
You're QB. All the fucking blame goes on your fucking shoulders.
Facts. Y'all can hear that. The dogs are howling upstairs.
It turns out that human skulls aren't designed to smash into each other.
That's crazy.
What was that? I thought we was going late. Oh, bro, this is the big leagues.
These helmets are cool as shit.
Yeah,
Got me in this linebacker ass home. Reset. You ain't nothing but an emotional little pretty boy chasing validation from strangers because your father didn't love you.
Damn.
Yes, I fucking want this. Then what are you willing to sacrifice? Everything. And show me. So hot.
Damn.
Dead body alert! Dead body alert! Come get your dead homie up!
Dude, meanwhile, dude's just dying right now on the floor.
All the same to say. All the same to say.
You see the devil horns behind him? You know what? I just got what that was.
Miss the locker rooms. Smell of the locker rooms.
Even if it's shitty. Oh God. It's dirty ass feet.
You're starving to death in a prison. Somebody asks you, food or freedom? Do you really have a choice?
It's kind of crazy.
I'm gonna go watch some TV.
Damn.
Holy hell.
Yeah, no. You're cooked.
The salt block's enough when they'd have you breathing like crazy. Like that's like holy crap.
Still, it's 203 degrees.
Oh.
Oh wow, what the hell?
What in the freaky ass? Oh, fuck her up.
He didn't scare you too much, did he?
Gaked up.
No, don't do it.
Sure you don't want to come?
Whoa. Come on, kid.
Fucker. They be sucking on my dick. It's like,
Oh my god.
oh, my bad, nigga. Sometimes I could just be a little, intense.
Just a little bit. I love how he's probably smoking his own cigars in this movie. See it moving? Did you notice that? I guarantee there was someone in there.
Oh, yeah.
I think that was the girl that he threw at the wall, and she wasn't dead.
So that spirit could be passed on to that boy who survived. Left the kid, returned the king.
I like that king when he said that shot, the lights were like a crown. What's that shot? You know what that shot was? It's like the Last Supper with Jesus. Marlon's aura in this movie is actually kind of good. And
Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Is it blood?
I don't know.
Or that must have been like a passing of some sort.
Yeah, so he must have felt that shit. Oh. Oh shit.
He was the sacrifice.
So they have to sacrifice somebody every single time they pass it on to another quarterback. Oh, ooh.
Oh, I know that
Oh,
fucking hurt.
God.
Oh god.
Oh. God. I love being able to see just the insides of the pressure points and stuff, or seeing the inside.
What's the opposite of savior? Wrong.
What do you say?
A mascot.
Oh. Look at all the cheerleaders' faces. What the hell?
Your dad sacrificed everything for you. All the deals and coaches. Hey, living legend, man. You beat the motherfucking GOAT. Just sign it and we'll all go home, okay?
Fuck you. Fuck your dumbass eyebrows.
You think you earned this? Huh? No, we groomed you since you were a child, okay? We attacked you to isolate you so that we could draft you, you dumb fuck. Shut the fuck up, Tom.
Nah.
Weave?
Pocket didn't do motherfucker.
Oh. Oh my god. Oh, oh my god. Okay.
Watch your fucking mouth.
Yeah. he kicks the fucking head.
Yep, there he is.
Please, fucking kill me, alright? Fucking kill me! Wait, oh!
No goods. No glory.
Come on now.
Produced by Jordan Peele. Not directed by, produced. Okay, so we didn't get the alternate ending. We're watching the alternate ending right now. Okay, so this is after he got his shit beat. Ooh. And he won. Okay, so this is an alternate version of
If he took the
him
contract.
actually signing the contract. I like the halo around him. I don't know what that's supposed to signify, that he's an angel.
He's freed.
That would have been good in theaters too. I like the way that we ended it now.
Yeah.
I like that ending way better.
Yeah, I don't really care about that.
But it's kind of cool that they made that. To have an alternate ending of showing if he signed it.
Deleted end credit scene? Is that real?
Oh, there was an end credits too?
Okay, chat, we're watching the end credits as well.
Resurrection?
Welcome back, folks. It's crazy to think of the comeback Cam Cade has made after that horrific attack just a few years ago. He comes back better than ever. I mean, nobody wanted this kid. I talked to him before the game, and he stated emphatically he wanted me to say on the air that this one was for his mentor, Isaiah White. God, family, football. May he rest in peace.
He said God, family, football, may he rest in peace.
Yeah.
So that's the credit scene
Of
that...
our
Yeah.
version. Saying that
Interesting.
Isaiah White died.
Yeah.
So they're putting that in the public? That Isaiah White died?
Well, technically, without the alternate ending, we would assume he died during that.
Actually, you know what? I think the alternate ending is showing that he did die. What if he's not actually alive, but he's just watching from heaven?
Maybe.
Or where he's at, because he's free. Because I
Maybe.
think he died. Because his lights went out in the fight scene. I don't know. That's weird. That's cool.
Cam wasn't in red. Saviors were red. He was in gold and black.
This one?
Yeah.
That was the real one. That was the real ending then.
Okay.
He was on a different team. I don't know. I mean, if
Interesting.
anyone else knows some of that. That's the thing about these movies that do that, is where you can just think about it forever.
Yeah.
Him. First of all, right off the bat, director.
Justin Tipping.
Justin Tipping?
Yes.
Shout out to Justin Tipping. Banger movie. You're not getting the recognition for this movie at all.
Kicks is the only other thing I see.
Very small then.
Dear white people, dear me.
He's super small and he's just getting a start basically with this movie. This movie struck so many nerves when it came out. And it was huge too. Justin Tipping, shout out to you. Hey, when are you making another one? Get us in that bitch, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
I'm not as hyped as both of you guys are.
Oh, I'll be honest with you. I'm not like super hyped about this movie, but I liked it because I liked the deeper messages that it had in terms of this movie is entirely about the way that fans, the viewers of NFL or sports have to do with like, you know, heavy contact of like the physical, you know, the body.
Yeah.
And just the way that a man is supposed to be on the field. You know, I think this movie is kind of shitting on the NFL for sure. So people will either, I think that's one of the big reasons why it did so bad is it, you know, had so many bad
Comments,
critiques on it and all that shit. I think that was probably one of the main reasons because people didn't like hearing the fact that their main sport that they watch, which most of America watches, is football, and people didn't like the fact that they were trying to make football look like a bad sport because of it. but I think it was deeper.
It wasn't a bad movie. I just don't like the ritual stuff when it comes to football. Like, I'm a person where I grew up on football. Football has always been my childhood sport. I love football. I'm just not a big fan of mixing football and rituality into it. I wasn't vibing with that.
Okay, let me tell you this.
Yeah.
You're a fan of football?
Absolutely.
Die Hard.
I wouldn't
You're a
say...
Die Hard fan of your team?
I'm not gonna say I'm a diehard, but
Okay.
just like a regular casual.
A regular casual fan.
fan.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what about, let's say, for the Die Hard fans out there that are like, everything they buy for their team is in their house.
Yeah.
They're what's the word?
Shrines.
They're pretty much shrines and shit, which is kind of cool. In the beginning of the movie, we got to see the shrine what his dad had for the team, the Saviors.
Yeah.
We do that for our team. So
Right.
I think it's cool showing the fact that you might not like the ritual part of it, the aspect of these teams, but I think they're basically telling us that it is pretty ritualistic, showing that as fans in the real world for us, that's how we are for these teams.
Yeah.
Like we're
be
full
that,
on, yeah, and it's not a bad thing or a good thing. It's just showing that we have a team and we wouldn't die for our team.
Yeah.
Some people, for example, those fans that were psychotic for the Saviors, they'll die for their team. I think the way that we act towards the sports, which is just television, and it's entertaining. It's entertainment.
Yeah.
I think we can look at it as a ritualistic thing, though, because there's some die-hard fans, and those die-hard fans go to the utmost crazy ways of celebrating wins or just celebrating their team. I think that's a big message.
I like that part of the movie. I mean, I can get on board with you. I think it was just more of the him part of Cameron going down this road, which brings in devilry and all these rituals, and I just wasn't a big fan of that part.
Oh, you just didn't like the plot of the fact that
a little bit, yeah.
Like the devil was involved. It's a horror movie. Just FYI, it is a horror movie. Okay, so you just didn't like the fact you would have liked the movie, but we wouldn't have this movie then.
No,
so
I
just
know.
didn't like that part.
I just the way I just wanted to be well. So this is what I wrote. So I liked how in the beginning of the first half of the movie, we get this young man who's just going through this whole experience of what did you say? The chosen one or the goat or whatever you want to call it. I like that part where he's going through it.
Right.
You know what I mean? I like that aspect of seeing a young man trying to figure out his life, what he wants to do.
Right.
He's not trying to bring down his family. And everyone around him is just using his greatness for fame or whatever they want to do. And he's just trying to figure himself out. So then when he gets to meet Isaiah White, which is his biggest mentor, he's like, oh my God, this is like a dream come true.
Right.
Love that part. I like that. We're starting off great.
Right.
If I got to meet Steph Curry, oh my, man.
And Edwards.
Really? You'd meet him? That's like your mentor?
It's not my mentor.
Oh, Curry's my mentor. Because everyone when I had hair. It doesn't matter.
We talking about teams though. Like I don't really have any mentors from any sports
absolutely.
teams. If anybody, I look up to Ant because he's so young and he's got a lot of dedication.
Right,
Try to bring a team that's almost dead.
Yeah.
Back alive.
Yeah. Then we get to like the parts where he's just training with his mentor, and I love that part. I like seeing that.
It's cool.
It's cool.
Shout out to Marlon Wayans. He played amazing.
He did great. He did great. Yeah.
He played one of those. Like if I were a player, I think as fucked up as it went, he's almost the perfect coach because he's the type to get into your head to make you want to be the better you.
Yeah.
And you gotta dig deep and find. And I loved his acting for this. He played it so well.
Oh, he did good.
So you would have much rather had a story of the blind side kind of story. Of this kid wants to be something and have more of an emotional movie than having a horror movie.
A little bit.
I got you.
You don't think it's realistic that people sell their soul to gain
I don't.
success?
Absolutely not.
It's interesting.
That's a big question.
I mean, that happened in Sinners. He sold, like,
Who
the
was
whole...
Sammy?
Well, like, the real story of Sammy, technically. Yeah, he sold his soul to the devil type thing. So it's like, a lot of people do think it's realistic for these athletes, singers, whatever you are, like, of higher power celebrity status, to sell your soul to gain that success forever.
Right. No, I don't believe in all that.
He believes in the hard work part of it. And we got to think...
And that's where I wanted it to kind of... the movie to go to.
I got you.
But...
No, yeah, I guess that's really where the movie probably got as many dislikes as it did, is because it shines a different source of light on the fact that these guys that are making it are not talented. They sold their soul.
Right.
So I can see where people got mad about it. You know, making the fact that these big leagues aren't getting to where they are, aka the saviors, from talent, but it's from selling your soul and cheating.
Yeah, but see, like, right. I was literally just about to say it. I don't like how this movie kind of pushes that aspect of.
I got you.
You sell your soul to be like, it just defeats the purpose of hard work.
Yeah,
like, what is hard work if you can just do that? You know what I mean?
You definitely speak for like the dislikes, I think, for sure. Then
like LeBron James, Steph Curry, Tom Brady, like those are guys that I've literally. Oh, I guess I won't know now because
you don't know if they're selling their soul.
never know, so.
I think it is interesting that you like the hard work, because throughout the whole movie, Cam was like, "I'm here. I don't cheat. Like, I do this through hard work. I'm not here to skip any things and just go straight through it." Because he was, and that's why he never took that contract, because he was there for hard work, and he realized, oh, this is what they're doing.
Yeah, he
But
realized.
like, no, I'm not for that.
See, but the only thing I didn't like about that is he waited till last minute. Like, bro,
He was stuck there though.
But
I know.
It's the fact that
But
he
it's
was
the-
killing all these people, going through all
Yeah.
that shit, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna switch up now.
Yeah,
But
I
he was
didn't-
always like so far in where he's like, I'm just gonna finish this off because I'm this far.
Yeah.
But
Probably
yeah, you
scared
were
of what-
stuck
yeah.
there. So it's like,
Right. I just.
but
was
you know, maybe we could have gotten him trying to run away.
a
or
little
some
bit,
shit.
a little bit of like confrontational with him and Isaiah in the beginning,
for sure.
or just him being like, okay, yo, what is going on? Like, what
Which-
is happening? Which he does, but it just bypasses it for 2 seconds
Yeah.
in the beginning, and then it's like, okay, I'm gonna keep doing these little passes or whatever of
Yeah,
each
like right when he's-
step or each day that
His
he
teammate's
does.
getting rocked in the face, and he's like,
No,
this
that's
is
my
not
bad.
normal, but
I was just saying, like, because you know how each day is like a different.
Oh, I gotcha.
What's the word you call it?
big category. It's like, you know, the
Okay.
sacrifice. or-
Yeah. Or
What would that be considered?
well, yeah.
What
What's
would
like the
be for
word?
that?
Because you know each day was like a different.
I'd say maybe that's like
Like-
has something to do with the Bible. Maybe it has something to do with like Psalm, or maybe it's like verse.
Okay, I'll just
it was-
say
I mean, it's a
different
chapter.
verse.
I think it's just a chapter,
Okay.
and that's how they did it.
That's
with
what I'm saying.
that.
So like each chapter.
Kind of like weapons, where they went through different people.
Oh yeah.
Each
for
section, each chapter that we had that was like sacrifice
Yeah.
or whatever was showing everything perfectly of what they said. You
Yeah.
know, that was perfect. Wanting to run away and all that, which I kind of wish we did get. I'll say this movie was short. I think it
Little
was
bit.
super rushed. When we
Yes.
first saw this,
Little
we
bit.
thought it was just super rushed. And I think that was another big issue of why people didn't like it. Where it really does feel rushed, and it just feels like we're missing so much backstory of everything. At the same time, we got everything we needed. It summed everything up fine.
30 more minutes to this movie would have been just the perfect movie. It would have added so much more detail and so much more plot that we needed.
Yeah.
Like literally just 30 more minutes.
Yeah, like for example, seeing him actually try to maybe run away. Like Justin, what I would do is show him trying to escape, but something weird happening where he's not allowed to escape, or he gets knocked out, or
Yeah.
maybe someone comes in and, you know, or maybe if it happens again, maybe one of his family members gets killed or something, right? And they bring him there or do something. Isaiah in this movie, it seemed like he wanted him to not be a part of it either.
That was my question of the movie, actually.
Because not only was the medic, what was his name? The Irish medic.
Was it Marco or
Marco.
Yeah,
I think
Marco.
it was like Marco. or
Obviously, the
something.
entire movie, he was trying to get him to run, right? He on his shots, there was a message on it.
Yeah, I
Every
saw
single
that,
one that
run.
he had, there was a message. At the end, he told him to run, which is why he got killed, even though I think he was the sacrifice anyways. But I think he became the sacrifice because he was trying to get him out of there.
Well, my thing was too, bro. So he only started doing that, or I'm trying to figure out when the
when
turning.
he started really telling him.
Yeah, when was the turning point of be like, hey, like, you know, you don't, like, you shouldn't be doing this. Like, this is not right. I mean, he did it when he was calling his parents or whatever.
Yeah, I think it was before that though.
But yeah, okay, so maybe I missed that part.
I just think when he first, I think the conversation that he was having one-on-one with him in the room when he gave him that first shot, there was some conversation where he kind of
maybe I
hinted
didn't-
weirdly at it,
yeah.
but without really telling us that whatever. I think that's when he was really just maybe trying to tell him there's some weird shit
Yeah, maybe I
going
didn't
on.
pick up on that. Okay.
Yeah, I like the temptation part with Julia Fox's character. What was her name? Something White, Mrs. White. Did we even use her real name? Oh,
Elsie?
Elsie?
Okay, I don't remember.
I definitely think she's the, you know, like you said, temptation in terms of how easy when you sexualize stuff it is to make, specifically men. It works from women too, same way. Doesn't matter, but mostly men. How easy it is to switch their mind up to want to do certain things if they're sexually switched on, you know, thinking with their dick at that point, you know? So it's like, it's easy to make them go do something.
Yeah.
In the beginning, he was like, no, that was weird. I don't want to do this shit. But then when they started to get a little more, you know, a little sexual and shit, he's like, yep, I'm in. You know?
Well, so were the shots too some sort of drug?
I don't know.
The red drink? Like,
anytime that he was like
the thing that they did when they were at the party,
or
there was something in that drink, I think.
Well,
but no, he's talking about those initial shots that the
initial
medic
shots
was giving him.
medic was giving him. Are those like just enhancements of some sort, like a
because
drug?
they healed him.
I took that
100% healed.
I took that as like adrenaline.
Maybe it was probably adrenaline.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I thought it had something to do with the blood that they were giving him.
And that's
And
like
I
from
thought
all
it
the previous.
triggered them, and it kind of gave them, like Marlon at the end, like Isaiah was saying that you feel that inside you. It's like a beast and it wants to come out. So that's something they're giving them to, which maybe might be adrenaline. You know, when the guys be using adrenaline or sniffing.
I thought maybe it was like all of their
salts
blood
and shit.
combined together. Not like all of it all at once, but like just little snippets here and there to like kind of get that that beast mentality or whatever.
Yeah, all winning mentality.
Yeah.
or
So
whatever.
then now when he gets it all, he's him.
Okay, as we said earlier, there's a lot of different like hints and cues of kind of bringing down the NFL. But okay, let's go to a big one. Is when he went head to head with his player, when he basically pretty much killed his player, his teammate. You remember when they were all around him while he's just there dying on the ground and they're all just praying and chanting?
Yeah.
That's pretty much like how we do in the NFL is when a teammate gets injured, we're kneeling and praying, you know? So it's kind of like the same thing in terms of they're praying for their teammate in their own way.
Yeah.
At the same time, and we just get right back up and just keep playing. Like if someone just fucking died, like on the field, you pray for a little bit and you move right back into the game, you know? Because that's how it is.
We had a situation where that actually happened a couple of years ago, either last year or a couple of years ago with the
Bills.
Yeah, the Bills. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the game they play.
It's the game you play. You know, you move on. It's just how life is.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's pretty much what they were showing. It's like you do that, you pray for it, and then you move on.
Yeah.
You know, and then you just keep celebrating the shit. You
Yeah.
know? So it's looking at it in a way of how barbaric it is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
The scene where we got to see the media when they were flashbanging them with cameras and they was getting choked. I thought that was a message saying like when you're speaking to media, you're not allowed to speak unless told. I don't know what I'm trying to get at with that message, but
You see it all the time. You see it all the time. You're not allowed to. You're
literally allowed to say what you're supposed to say.
Yeah.
And
you see it all the time in like NFL when they
any sport
any
public thing. You're supposed to say what your advisors or your people that are in control of you are supposed to say. I feel like that was kind of what it was.
Yeah, that almost brings me to a question like, why can't people just be themselves during the media? You know what I mean?
That's because
media training. They go through like a media training where it's like you can say this, you can't say that because you don't want to say the wrong thing, make the team look bad,
it's all about
make yourself look
charisma.
bad.
What's the thing? You have to say the right stuff to make the crowd happy.
Yeah.
It's kind of dark if you think about it because that's how the real world is with public stuff. With entertainers on YouTube going out and doing shit. With ads, when we have to do, if this channel gets big enough, we're gonna get ads and promos and shit like that. Yeah. That's the same thing. They're paid to tell us the exact thing that they told us to say for the item that we're promoting, you know? Right. So that's everywhere, man. Where you're told to say something specific and you can't go on your own route of saying something else for yourself. That's how life is. But I thought that was what that meant, was where you can't, you're getting choked to the point where you can't do and breathe yourself or speak yourself, basically. I thought that was something cool with that. Okay, so another big one is the fans, you know, the worshipers, you know, which we kind of already went over. It's just how the fans, their entire life savings, everything goes straight into all of the team. You see people that have collectible items, posters, cards, everything, which is a lifestyle. That's cool. That's awesome. But that's worshiping, you know? That's ritualistic.
I think it's very on par because think of when like Tom Brady switched from the Patriots to the Bucks, or like when he announced he was gonna retire, and how many people were pissed off and like actually like mad, like we don't want anybody else, we want Tom Brady to stay. That happens every time a player gets traded, like from your favorite team. It's like, we don't want anybody else. Like, why are you taking his spot? We want him.
Why that scene with her being mad. Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
Think about the fact that, let's just say Julius Randle went from the Knicks to the Wolves. You ever seen the video of the Knicks fans taking his poster down, stomping on it, burning the jerseys? Like that's how that is.
Yeah. It's a
cult.
Like
it's crazy because it's like these fans worship these guys, and when it goes the wrong way and you disappoint your fans or your worshipers, they fucking it's an outrage. So it's kind of crazy to see that people burn jerseys.
I agree.
I
agree with you guys. It is. It's fucked.
Another big message in terms of just shedding light on the amount of worshiping that we do to these teams, you know. And then obviously another one in the beginning is talking about how we say it's our team and we won, you know. And I mean, if Vikings ever fucking win, I'll be like that for sure, because like I've been waiting since I've been born, man. Right. But if you think about it, we didn't win shit. It was a team.
Right.
But we've been grinding and ride or dying with this team since the beginning, but we still didn't do shit.
Right.
We're watching, but we're not doing anything to make them win or lose. The game is set already.
Yeah.
That's if the game's not set in terms of, you know, paid off reps, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole different story. There's a lot of shit that goes in this big profession. When money's involved with the big leagues, anything.
Money talks.
Money talks.
Money
bro.
talks. A question about the movie. So those mascots, I was kind of lost. Like, what did they interpret?
I don't know.
Like one, like the first guy or the first mascot of when he gave Cameron the concussion. We see these mascots like kind of during the scary
You're talking
scenes.
about the first guy with the horns, where he just has the old football helmet kind of mask on.
When Cameron gets
away when he gets
right
his head,
away,
when he was practicing, he's the only one on the field. That guy that hit him.
Him, and then just other ones that are just displayed.
Go through them because I'll put them on the screen.
Yeah, just
you
him.
had that guy,
and then the ones that like you brought up, like where he's in the hallway, and then we've got the two dark door scenes or whatever, or alleys or whatever, and you're like, oh, the guy is behind him.
Well, that was the devil.
Oh, that was the devil?
That was a cool scene of showing the devil show up behind him.
Oh, okay.
Because
I thought that was a mascot or something.
No, that wasn't a mascot. No, and then you have the tassel guy, where it was the cowboy hat and then just tassels.
Oh, yeah.
That was another
too.
one, which was weird.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, what did the mascots... What was the meaning behind them?
I actually don't know that.
No, that's something that I don't know either, because
Okay.
it's like... And then you also had another one where it was
Is this towards the end of the movie?
furry rope one, where in the beginning, when Marlon won, Isaiah won, he was there and he poured a drink out for him or something. But maybe he poured a drink out for the dead guy that...
Was he at the end of the movie too? Or was that...
I didn't see him, but you did see all of the mascots hung up.
Yeah.
You know? But then you also had the mascot with the helmet and the Michigan-looking helmet guy. So there's multiple. So
were those the pass?
I don't know.
Pass goes? I was just a little bit lost.
The guy that sets the football in with the glasses. We just went through his name.
Malik or Malik?
Malik. You know who I'm talking about?
Oh. Was that the guy that was hitting him?
He had at the end, they showed his eyes, and his eyes were a little inward like his. Mm-hmm. So that was one of the mascots, and that's the same guy that was in the beginning that hit him.
Mm.
So I think...
You think it was him?
Yes.
Oh.
But because of the eyes.
Yeah, he did have some prominent eyes to remember. So if anybody knows anything with the mascots, please. This we could talk about this forever, but we do not understand the mascots.
Yeah.
I did write down mascot and quarterback. Oh, they mentioned what did they mention? They mentioned there's a part where they're like,
what's the opposite of a savior?
And then he said, and what did Isaiah say?
No, Cam
said a mascot.
No, but Cam was the one that was saying what's the opposite of being a
he said
savior.
that.
And then I thought Isaiah said something else.
He said killer.
Yeah.
And then Cam was like, no, mascot. So I think what they're saying with that message is they're basically saying that the quarterback is the mascot of the team. Because it's the head of the team.
Yeah, he's everything.
And that's basically, without the quarterback, you don't have that. Like, let's just take Jackson Dart, for example, right? Everyone loves Jackson Dart at the moment. When he does good, you can use so many better quarterbacks,
Yeah.
but his face is on the teams and every image on any ads or anything. Most of the time, those top people like Justin Jefferson or anybody else that's those top players, basically what I think is what they're saying. But obviously in this case, the quarterback, they're the mascot for the team. Like that's what you see. You see that player more than you see our mascot.
I liked how they did that because yeah, you're right. The quarterback, if you lose, it's on the quarterback.
It's
if you
all
win,
on the quarterback.
like why do you think every MVP is a quarterback?
Yeah.
It's the last non-quarterback to win an MVP was Adrian Peterson in 2012. When Justin Jefferson, he could have won it a couple of years ago when he was 200 yards away from hitting 2,000.
Yeah.
Cooper Kupp could have won it. I mean, there's been so many countless times, but it's always about the quarterback.
Yeah, it is.
It also kind of like makes it seem like where football is not a team sport. It's almost like a 1v versus 11. You know what I mean?
And it's kinda
And
like
everyone
that,
else just
yeah.
has to just.
It's
play
literally
their
the quarterback,
part.
and then you guys are just doing your thing.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, obviously that is a team
Oh,
way,
100%.
but like you just focus on just the quarterback, and if the quarterback sucks, then your team sucks.
Yeah.
CTE is huge within the NFL. Our probably most prime example without being able to study his brain is Antonio Brown.
Oh boy, I was just about to say that. Oh boy, that was
Because-
my favorite player
Yes.
to watch, and ever since, I don't know if it was that specific hit with Vontae's bird flick, but after that,
Perfect killed him. Yeah.
after that, he just fell
Was
off.
never
Now
the
he's
same.
charged with murder. He's charged with. I'm not gonna spoil his business, but he's gone through the roller
Bro,
coaster. he's gone downhill.
He's the Kanye West of football.
But it's funny though because he was considered one of the top position or one of the top players in his positions before those multiple hits.
Yep.
So I mean, yeah, CTE is a very serious thing, but at the same time, it's like these guys have signed up for it. You know, like football it's violent, like you said. What did you say? Barbaric. Football is a very, very violent sport. So once you sign that contract,
You're putting your soul out
putting
there.
you're putting your soul out there. Yeah, you're sacrificing your own health.
You see why I'm saying it's pretty damn close to how football is. Just
Yeah,
in terms of
I
making
know.
more of a horror movie.
Yeah.
It's kind of just shedding light on the fact that football is fucked up.
Yeah.
We love watching it.
I love
But
football.
it is
And I want to see
fucked.
more shit like that.
That's the
Sorry.
thing. No, I mean, that I'd say 95% of the people that are watching football will say the same thing.
But then it's like, am I a bad person to
But that-
see
yeah,
people like
if you
get
think about
hurt?
it, it's fucked up. But if you think that's what everybody wants, but that's what the media wants us to
It's
watch.
entertainment.
That's entertainment. That's
Are we
what.
violent?
Huh?
Yeah.
Am I a violent person?
Yeah, I don't know.
I
You
want
wanna-
to see people get like I'm like, oh!
Dude, a guy hit in the head and died on the field is like, we need more of that.
Maybe not that part.
shit.
Not that part.
My
but
God,
like,
that was crazy.
but like when you see someone like get smacked, bro.
I think good tackles are good, but
no,
I think
I'm
there's
talking about like, boom, like.
okay, but I think there's a difference of getting hard hits, taking them out, and not you having to use your head all the time. Though you shouldn't have to do that.
I
That's why we're
mean-
trying to slowly take that out of the game. 'Cause
Top-
we should.
Yeah, I don't like the obviously.
That's a bullshit play to use your
no.
head.
I don't like the head-to-head, and so like I like how the NFL implements like, hey, if we don't do that around here.
Yeah.
But like I'm talking about like just straight physical contact.
Which, by the way, if they didn't do that, which they're not even trying that hard with that. They
Yeah.
would do more things to stop that. Which is,
Yeah.
if you think about it, it's weird because people like seeing that stuff. So I feel like they had a little bit of a thing saying we can't do that. Well, what is it? What do they get for if you go head on head?
It's a 15-yard like
Flagrant?
unnecessary roughness, head-to-head
That's pathetic.
contact.
I feel like in terms of you attempt to do that, which could potentially be attempted murder, because if you hit someone
It
hard enough in
is.
the fucking head,
I mean, no,
you're
it's-
gonna kill somebody.
It is.
I think you get kicked out of the game if you can see that they're forcefully actually trying to do that. I'm not talking about the plays where you're accidentally maybe hitting them while trying to go in,
No,
whatever. But
it's the
there's
blind
plays
side.
that they go that one too.
Blindside, like when
That needs to
so
stop,
if people
too.
don't know what blindside is when a defensive player isn't able to basically see where a player is coming into contact with someone.
Yeah.
So like, you know, if I were to just boom you right now and you
If I'm looking this
yeah,
way,
and I just and you
it's-
turn and I do that, like that's a very dangerous play. And you see or Tua Tagovailoa, you know, when he's getting smacked to his head is hitting the, which they need to cut turf out.
Yeah, turf isn't big.
Turf is horrible
Yeah, it is.
for that specific, not that specific reason, but that's why
Turf is terrible, not only just for that, but also like joint injuries as well.
Well, I mean, yeah, but
that's a whole
we're just
different
talking about like CTE
The head
purposes.
injury and
But like,
shit.
yeah, head injuries, like, yeah, it's a very serious thing. You know, you've seen multiple videos where people get up and then like they stumble, and it, you know, they.
Concussion.
Yeah, like all the, like the neurological or
The brain is the most important part of the
Yeah,
body.
yeah.
The fact that they're not treating that like they should is kind of crazy.
I'll agree with you guys. They should make it a little bit more.
You can say that for all sports. I mean, boxing is the same thing. UFC, same thing. You know,
Wrestling,
whatever.
yeah,
But
any
like,
sport, yeah.
once you cut one out, you're gonna have to cut them all out. But
Which then-
entertainment,
it's
money,
to say,
it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
We
It's
can
all
talk about
the
this
money.
all we want. If the biggest creator was talking about it, nothing would happen either.
Yeah.
Because we would lose a lot of money, or the big guys would lose a lot of money.
And that's what it comes down to is money.
Isaiah, does his personality between switching between like crazy to good, that's exactly how somebody with CTE would act.
That
where
actually-
it's like you're on and off and
That's
you're
kinda
on
cool
and
thing about
off.
I did like that because like at first I was confused because he was like, you know, he's just crazy, and then all of a sudden he's like just warm-hearted, and I'm like, oh, are you normal now, or like what just happened?
I know.
That's
He goes
exactly-
from
That's literally exactly how CTE
like
works.
right at the
or, like-
beginning, he's nice, you know. Then get into his football thing, training, and then he's psycho.
I'm talking about like in the sauna where they were just talking like
Well,
bros.
that, and then remember when he had the gun, and then he was doing all that shit, acting, putting it in his mouth, putting it to
Oh,
the head,
yeah,
doing all
yeah.
that, and then he apologized for it. It's like I'm.
Intense.
It's like that's. I mean, I didn't think about that the first time, but yeah, I mean, the fact that enough head injuries makes you go crazy.
Yeah.
Stereotype of men needing to be strong and pushing through the pain.
That's a big one.
The dad kept telling Cam, like, this is what men go through, this is how to be strong. Kind of creates a really negative impact on men in the future because it's like, oh, if I'm hurt, I have to get through it. Like, you can't be vulnerable, you can't be emotional. And I feel like that's a big stereotype for men, is that they can't be emotional or vulnerable. They just have to be strong all the time.
I mean, yeah, that's just how society is. So, I mean,
that's how men have been built ever since we kind of first got in the history books of when women couldn't vote and women were supposed to be at the house, and then as men are supposed to be the, men have always been treated in terms of having to be that man to go anywhere with your life.
Right.
And it's fucked up.
Yeah.
Because men got emotions.
no, I don't care. I'll cry.
But yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna go cry.
Yeah. Wicked part 2. Shit. Just because you're a man, and if you were raised in a way where your family told you that to be a man and to grow up to be a better man than your father, if you were treated that way, is messed up. And you should never get treated that way. And you should be able to show your emotions no matter what it is, what you're doing. You should be able to try your hardest with whatever you're doing to get to where you want to be with your life and choose your decisions. And that goes out to women too. But obviously we're talking about the fact that a man is to guts and glory, be the strongest man alive. We got to be bigger than the next guy.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, there's nothing wrong with it.
I mean, I do agree with you.
I think
like,
it's just
you
pushed
should
out too much
You
in
just
media.
choose to do what you want for yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
You make your own choices in life. 'Cause
No,
at the
it's
end
the
of the
fact
day,
that
it's your
media
life.
pushes that out
Yeah.
too much. You see all these bigger people saying, or just people in general. Growing up, I grew up where I was still in the generation a little bit of where dolls or anything else when you're a kid is girly. Certain colors growing up while wearing certain colors is girly or not manly. You want to man up and don't cry. It was a big one. You ever get caught? You ever have that issue? Was don't cry. Don't show your tears. Like
man, I couldn't tell you.
I know. Gotcha. Your mom was never like that? And I think it's better if you were raised by a mother that cares for you a lot. She's the type to tell you to be able to show your emotions and all that. So,
absolutely.
So I luckily wasn't treated that way. So, the people that are out there that were treated that way, it's okay. You got people out there that are treated like just like that, and you're not the only ones.
Julia Fox also represents the stereotype of white women going after black athletes.
Hey, keep them coming, baby. I'm okay with that. I ain't saying nothing bad about that. Ladies, you need us. Come on. Another thing too, though, is they do push, because you saw like one white athlete, and then they pushed all these like buff freaking black dudes. Yeah, so that's kind of a little stereotype there as well too.
Which is kind of crazy.
It's only black people that make the league.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I don't even think I saw any of his teammates that were white.
Besides the guy that was getting demolished.
No. I'm talking about I was talking about.
Oh, the team at the end.
Yeah, this scene and the alternate universe or whatever.
That got white or is that got black? It's the left of
That's
him.
like no, he's not white.
Okay. Also, yeah, the fact that what's kind of crazy about the fact that the one white guy that they had when they were practicing, he wasn't practicing either.
And they used him as a dummy.
They used him as a
Exactly.
shit. But what did he do though? He volunteered, but he was
Because he was trying to prove
dick
himself.
riding though.
He was trying to prove himself though.
Yeah,
that
so
he's
it's kind of
that
crazy.
that he could be one of them.
For sure had to do with the fact that.
Oh, 100%. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not gonna get too deep into
No,
it.
I
but
think it's deeper than that. I really do think it's deeper than that.
I think it's the
Because
way.
I still to this day think somewhat that has somewhat to do with slavery, almost. In the weirdest possible way, we're using all these black guys in form of the entertainment, which is what they did in the past. They did that with the slaves, where they would put them in like arenas, they'd make them fight, they do all this shit. I see it the same fucking way.
Yeah, I mean, you could, yeah, you could see it that way.
What are you gonna say?
I'm not gonna disagree with that. I'm not gonna be racist, but like people want to see athleticism. I'm not saying that white people don't have athleticism, but I think it's more like black people were just meant, or we're not meant, but we're always like they're more toned, they're more muscular.
Yeah, it's more in the blood though. It's genetically just how it is.
Yeah, like we're just genetically different
That's
from
just
white
how it
people.
is.
Yeah,
and yeah, it's not racist at all. It's just that's statistically proven.
so that's why maybe you see more
genetically proven
African American athletes and. Well, just for God, that is kind of weird because for football and basketball, but when it comes to any of the sport like hockey,
I
soccer,
think when it comes to white guys that are fucking incredible, I think they've come from nothing. But I also think it's a way of showing that they've come from nothing and they've had to work their asses off to get to where they need to be the best.
Yeah.
And then you see some of these guys that are just good, but they've had everything they've ever wanted in their life already, so they're not good. You know, I think that could be a big thing of it.
Sure.
You want to stay back there? You're tweaking.
Well, it's just the white executives. So behind every NFL team, technically in this, they're all white.
Yeah.
And they're putting money into a business where they trade black athletes mostly.
Yeah.
Is that not weird? Or they groom children to be the best so that they can have them and have the best, or trade them for money and do all that. Like, it's weird.
From your guys' point, yeah, you could see it like that. Absolutely.
You can definitely look at it that way.
I just have a fun fact. Tyreek, which plays Cam, he played 1 year of football in high school and it was his senior year and he got offered a full scholarship to college.
So he was good.
Yeah.
I mean, he definitely holds himself.
Yeah, he holds himself very well. Yeah.
He was perfect. He was a perfect actor for this role that they gave. Yeah, it was really good. I want to see him in more shit because he's actually he's underrated. Per usual, MVP and MUC.
With MUC, I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go with the mother. Honestly, either the mother or the brother for me. I don't want to I don't want to say they're useless, but they didn't really seem to. Bless you, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah, you got another one?
Nah, I'm usually a one and done.
Okay. Nah, I'm gonna go with the brother. I just feel like he didn't see his brother's fame to make him more famous, which I think a lot of people do that.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to like family stuff, that they don't really care about the family part. If someone's doing good, then we're all doing good. You know what I mean? So I think he was using his fame to get fame, and he didn't really have his brother's back. He's just always pushing him like, bro, go. I don't know. He just didn't have his brother's back. I think when he really needed it the most, when he's just trying to figure his life out, you know.
Don't think too hard.
I know.
My reason.
Well, when we got hit with the tree.
I know.
So he could be the devil or something.
My reason is deep, not the person. The agent.
Damn it! I should have said that.
The agent, because he knew the whole time what he was getting Cam into, pushing him through that injury, pushing him to go through everything, pretending, oh, we got this deal with Isaiah, knowing that they had already gotten that at some point. And the fact that he was probably there when they killed the dad to force.
So I was right. So they did kill the dad.
Oh, you didn't get that from the end there?
Yeah, they killed the dad so that Cam would keep playing football because he was trying to quit. So if the dad died, it would motivate him.
So
I
basically,
fucking called it.
Remember when they were talking, the last thing I said to my dad was, I quit football. I don't want to play football no more. That's when they killed him, because what Jay just said, they need the motivation for him to continue to play because they think of his dad.
Right.
That was the only way to get him back into it.
Okay, at least I caught on to that. All right, go ahead. Make it quick.
All right, you got it?
Yeah.
I'm going to dad.
Dude, oh my god.
That would have been my first.
So stupid.
That literally would have been.
Okay,
hey, you gotta lock back in with me, man. That's like 2-3 movies that are missed.
2 for 5.
And I don't even care if it's because he got locked in with it, which I have a feeling he did, where he couldn't get out of the situation. But
maybe it's because of money situation, or
it could be, but they still weren't living crazy.
No, but when
you think he might have had the money?
No, but money talks though.
I know, but no. I mean, the way he's treating his kid, making him look at all this injury shit when he's young like that, pushing him into this shit. I don't think any dad should do that. It's up to the kid. I mean, the kid needs to find out what he wants to do with his life, and he's pushing all this shit onto him. That is not a way to treat your kid. So it's just as simple as that. In terms of someone who wants to be a dad, I would never do that to my son or daughter. You know, you can't push them into something that you want them to be. You can't do that. That's not how life works.
Right.
I got to choose the way I want to be. I'm on YouTube.
All right, we're going to the MVP. My MVP is going to be. I'm gonna go Cameron. I will.
Deserved.
Again, he's just this young man trying to figure his life out, trying to accept what is hitting him, and he doesn't really have the chance to get to experience reality,
right?
Because he's so forced into this famous life business,
right?
And and then he gets a chance to meet his role model, and he's super pumped for that. And then he realizes, okay, there's something really going wrong down here, but I'm stuck, and I have to keep pushing. I guess for my dad, Go ahead.
Medical trainer.
Back on track, baby. Oh.
He tried to help Cam, and I like that.
Yeah.
I think he was, like he said, he was forced to do, he thought he was going into this to help people, and it turns out he was stuck, kind of hurting people. So I just like that he was trying to help Cam along the way. Sadly, he had to be the sacrifice.
He definitely had the best heart there.
Yeah.
I mean, he was like when he was getting emotional with him when he was drunk. And clearly he's getting drunk and taking pills and shit. Maybe trying to kill himself, potentially. Because it's the only way he could probably potentially get out of this situation. He's locked in. He can't do shit. So he wants to try to save someone to do the thing that he couldn't do. So yeah, he was cool. All right, my MVP. Go ahead and show him what you got on the thing. Go ahead and show him on the paper what you got.
Oh, I scribbled.
Okay.
I said scribbled.
Isaiah White. Isaiah White.
I knew it.
No, bro, are you kidding
Amar,
me?
that was such a dead giveaway.
Dude,
he's got a thing for villains.
I thought it was the devil. He was gonna create some.
What the fuck did the devil do?
Yeah.
At least the fucking tree did something. I had a good reasoning behind the tree. By the way, go watch our Avatar reaction. We just did that last week. The only thing the devil did was just kill the agent because he disobeyed his order and he didn't get it done. We didn't get much.
Okay, you know what? I guess wrong. Okay.
Not only for Marlon Wayans' acting, which was phenomenal in this movie, he did absolutely amazing, and I think he's super underrated. Even though he's not underrated, he gets his flowers and people know it in the community that knows him. But he was amazing. I like like you said, with him having CTE or just him going from normal to psychotic, back to normal, being nice. Understanding him, the time when they were in the salt room in the sauna where he was like, "You're a good kid." I think that was another spot where he's literally telling him, "Do it your own way." When he was saying that, get out of here and do it your own way. You can get there without this shit. I think deep down, I think he was trying to get him out too. And I think the entire time he was trying to do that shit, and he's locked into it. He probably got forced to do that shit and he didn't want to do it, but he had to survive. Just like how he was trying to fight him at the end. Yeah. He had to do the same thing and he wanted to survive, and so he got locked into it, but he still signed that contract. I like this character a lot. He was super cool.
Yeah.
Soundtrack. What do you guys think of the soundtrack?
I gave it a 9 just because there was some bangers when it came to like the workout scenes. Because when it comes to football, you want to get pumped. Or even not even the songs too, just like the horror.
Because there's a lot more that goes in the soundtrack.
Yeah,
sound effects. Places that don't have sounds.
Right.
Everything. It was
just
pretty,
even the horror,
horror
sound themes. Or
whatever. It was weird.
Yeah.
It was creepy, and it wasn't like a scary movie.
No.
It's nowhere near a scary movie.
Yeah.
It's a psychological horror. I would say probably, even though it has to do with the devil and all that shit. But
yeah.
I gave it a 10. I love the soundtrack on this. They did really good.
I gave it a 9. It just wasn't perfect. Like, it was good. It wasn't great to me. So, 1 point off for that.
Okay.
But I thought the sound effects came through a lot more than, the soundtrack. So, even, the emphasis of where you can really hear the ice when he's in it, emphasizing that really brought it up for me.
Yeah. We got P for plot. I rated it an 8. I do wish we kind of still got a little backstory of the dad, like you kind of stated, but everything else I thought suited very well.
I gave it a 7 out of 10. Like I said already, I was missing a lot of the story. I thought it was rushed. The medic, wish we got some story of him. The dad, seeing how he got locked into this and making his kid, made his kid go to this shit. Like, why did he make a deal with the owner? Story of how the devil even got involved with this team, this is the NFL of this universe. So this thing has been here before the devil. Or unless, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was the reason why the whole system got, started. Whatever. Yeah. Just more story in general. It was short. So 7 out of 10 for that.
I gave it a 7 out of 10. I thought it was rushed. I want more backstory on almost probably every single person there. How did Julia Fox get into this? How did the deal go between Cam's dad and the owner? Yeah. Like, I want to see every little detail possible. Right. Next, we have acting.
I gave it a 7. I'll let you talk about the Marlon, but for me, Cameron's acting, it wasn't bad. It didn't hit for me. I thought his character was too bland, if that's the right word, too stale. I just didn't like some of the emotion scenes didn't really hit. He did kind of work up towards the end of the movie, but like I was already kind of not tuned out with this character, but I wasn't really feeling him, towards the beginning of the movie. But I thought everyone else did super well.
I gave it a 7. Cam, I think it's one of his biggest roles, if not one of his first movies.
That's his biggest movie so far.
He has a lot of room to grow, so I gave him kind of grace on that. But in the beginning of the movie, I felt he was very boring. Right. And then towards the end, like when he was portraying emotion, especially when he was in the interview, his veins popping out of his head, where was that emotion earlier on?
It was kind of better.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
And then at the very end, I liked him the most at the end because he kind of showed that aura that he has as an actor, and he worked out pretty well for him. So yeah, I got you.
Julia Fox, I'm on and off with her because I think she's funny, but she's also like not the best actress there is out there. But she did her job the way it needed to be. Still kind of boring to me.
Yeah.
In the end. We know you were. You got to see her butt.
I'm a butt.
That's all.
So maybe I would be sexually driven. Oh, damn it!
No, we know you are.
Temptation.
Oh. Sid, I can't stop myself. I'll give you a head after. All right. I give it 9 out of 10. I mean, I still think that. What's his name? Cameron.
Tyreek
Withers. Boom.
Yep. No, Wither.
Is it Wither?
Withers.
I didn't remember that. I don't know how I remember that. Tyreek, I thought he did fine, but yeah, he just got better throughout the movie, and it's one of his biggest roles, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Marlon carries the hell out of this movie. He was amazing in this, and I wish we got more of him. Wishing to see how he got into it, like we said with the plot. Yeah. And every side character was fine. I think everyone did a really good job, even with the boring Julia Fox character. Everything was fine. Everything worked pretty well, so I give it a solid 9. Cinematography.
I give it a 10. I did like some.
Really?
I mean, I loved how they did the insides of people's like organs, and bone structure, like people like spitting out blood, but like through like different.
It's like X-ray.
Oh, okay, yeah, thank you. Through like X-rays. I thought that was kind of sick. Yep. Some of the color schemes that they were doing, the costumes that these.
It looked nice.
It looked cool, yeah.
Gives that feeling of when like the new NFL teams get new jerseys and shit.
Right.
And it's like, I want to lick it.
I don't know about that, but yeah, no, I mean, I like just what was going on in the transition scenes of when he's having a good time or whatever he's doing, and then boom, he just like wakes up in like reality. So it was cool to see stuff like that.
I gave it a 9 out of 10. I love the X-ray scenes, especially because they do hint at CTE and showing internal damage, and I think that's really creative when you're doing a football movie because it's true. Yeah. This is how a lot of things happen.
That's cool. It shows the brain moving.
Plus
and my grandma, she's in with the brain stuff, so she like when that brain hits a little bit of the skull and whatnot, like even like doing like headbanging and shit.
You're shaking your brain.
It's the smallest amount of things that damage the brain, like anything. Yeah. So yeah, it's cool.
I really like how they use the lighting within the training facility, especially like in his eyes or different ways. There was just a lot of really neat details that they put into this.
There's a lot of cool colors in it and lighting. For sure. I give it an 8 out of 10. I wasn't disappointed, but there was some scenes where it seemed a little chunky. One of the bigger ones for me was when they did the camera inside the mask, the helmet. When there was going back and forth of talking and his perspective. Yeah. It looked weird. I understand what they were doing. It just didn't look real enough for me. And it looked weird. I don't know. It just didn't look like how the thing would look for me. But the scenes that were in this were cool. It looked cool. The lighting was amazing, and every scene the shot that we had that was cool and cinematic was cool, but it wasn't insane. There was nothing insane happening for me. It seemed like an easy movie to film in terms of they didn't do any crazy shots. Everything was pretty plain, and which. It's not a huge movie. It's not like it was one of those top-rated movies, you know? It's not Mission Impossible when it comes out. Everyone knows Mission Impossible, so it's like no one knew about Justin Tipping. And so, I mean, people know about Justin Tipping, I'm sure of, but he doesn't have a lot of stuff to be able to prove it. So I just didn't think the cinematics side of it was insane. So I brought it down a couple.
Yeah. I mean, I even like too, like some of the artifacts that they were like when we got to see his kind of like when we kind of got a tour of the house, we got to see all the artifacts that he was using.
I do agree with you with that.
I know that was
just the amount of small things they added to just the game of football itself.
Yeah,
it was cool.
Oh, last but not least, guys, we got enjoyment. I gave it a 5. To what I was speaking about earlier, I wasn't buying the whole devil signing. Selling your soul out to become a GOAT thing. You know, I'm all about hard work, and I wanted to see more of that, which they do that, but I wanted to see more of that and not cheat the system. I also wanted to see a little bit more football kind of scenes, you know, especially like if you know, whatever, I don't know if he's him or if he's the GOAT now, but like I wanted to see him like in a football setting of use all the training that he went through. The first part of the movie, first half of the movie I was in, and then you kind of lost me.
I gave it a 7. I think first half of the movie kind of bored me, even though there's a lot of information in the first half, but it's a lot of like standstill, waiting for him to get a call, waiting for him like to get better. And then the second half of the movie I really liked because 1, I love culty movies and it fits that niche perfectly. Yeah. 2, I really like how they portray football because it definitely goes outside of the box of thinking and it portrays it in a way that you really see the deep part of it that you don't think about every day.
And I gave it an 8. Just felt rushed. I don't mind long movies. We already know that. There's a lot of things that they could have added to this just to make it a little bit better, a little bit more backstory. I love the idea of the cult thing with the demon or the devil worshiping all the darker, deeper messages in it. I love movies like that a lot. If you like sports movies, might not be the one for you. It's literally just what it is. Yeah. You know, if you're here to see the hard work and dedication of a player to go see him actually play in the field, you're not going to get this from us. It's just how it is.
For the final ratings, I gave it a 39 out of 50.
I also gave it a 39 out of 50.
I got a 42 out of 50.
With a total score of 120 out of 150, Him kicks the black phone out of 3rd place and becomes our 9th certified flick on the channel. And I just want to say really quickly, I'm sorry for the rush with this part. It was Thanksgiving and I'm with the family. Hope you all had a happy Thanksgiving and you ate lots of food. We'll see you guys next week.
Chat, let us know down in the comments if you thought this was a flick or a flop.
And to keep harping you guys, remember, we have our goal of 250 subscribers. So please, again, keep subscribing. And like our videos. We want to get this video to 150 likes. God, that's not happening.
Oh my God! I like that! 150 likes. Let's get it going. And don't forget, we also have a Patreon now. So go subscribe to that. It's absolutely free. So go subscribe to that if you guys want to go see the full unedited movie reaction over there. We also have started our own Discord. Yes, it's live right now. So everything will be down in the description. If you guys want to stay tuned with everything that we're doing in our lives and all the videos and everything we're posting, go join the Discord. Go subscribe to the Patreon. Go hit our main pages up, whatever you guys want to do. All right, stay in touch. We love you guys. Thank you all for being here. We'll see you guys in the next one. All right, take it easy. Love you, Flickers.
We could cross that line. My love's like a black hole sun, so bright when it burns, so dark when it's done. So hard to relate to one when I find myself tripping off that blunt, tripping off this blunt. So I might be blunt if I do confront you. Don't run, no. Run from the black hole sun.